drill into this, wood, and this is super, flimsy.
Okay, yeah.
So now,
oh, that's
way more of a solid piece of wood now.
Instead, it was like,
yeah, so you see that, and then you come over to this side. Sorry, it's crazy over here, but then you look at this styrofoam.
Oh yeah,
That's the difference.
And this was holding the bumper on.
Yes.
Sort of.
Yeah, and then this too.
Yeah, this.
Good. That was for the jack right there.
Good job, Adventure Manufacturer, ALP, in Yakima. So this side's off. How does that? Oh, that bunk does look kind of bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean the bottom part, I'm gonna take out and repeat, do that piece, and then fix all the other parts. I'm surprised it didn't do more damage than I thought it would right here.
Yeah, just the bottom part. The top it still look good.
Because once it drops, that's where it lands. So that's what happened. And we had to take out the jacks. They put the bolts in, but they're so tight. They're inside the wall right there. We had to take out the heater system. We had to take all that out in there just to get to the jacks. It's freaking crazy. You had one thin spot that happened on this wall, but we're gonna put a little plate on the inside, so it's just cosmetic, all it is. Functionality still fine.
On the wallpaper?
On the inside, yeah, on the wallpaper, exactly, yeah. Nothing that's gonna change it. The main most important thing is this.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, yeah, it's just and that panel's inside there, you don't see.
That's crazy how they do that.
All for weight. So we'll reconstruct this.
If you need easier access in here, this comes off on the inside.
On the inside piece? Yeah, it was like we had to do with the water heater, same thing, yep.
It lifts. This thing lifts up. It just unscrews there.
This one's nothing. This will be, once I get this done, framed in, and I put my steel in here, I'll be able to actually start the back wall.
Yeah, cool.
I just got to get that frame done. But that, we connected a little bit different on that side. That's why it's more durable. Instead of running this all the way down, we make this piece the solid piece. Land it on this framework, so it's more stable.
Yeah. So it looks like it was leaking right up there.
In that corner, yeah.
So when they
have to actually fix the roof.
So when they did the roof, they should have known that.
Oh, I'll show you what they did. Oh, they knew. I'll show you why they knew. What they did was, I add it here. That is epoxy. So there was rot there, and they filled it in with epoxy.
Wow.
That's the roof?
That's what.
That's right in this corner.
Apache.
Yeah. So it had the rot. They just covered it up with some epoxy.
Wow.
Instead
so
of fixing
so they knew it was in bad, sad shape.
Yeah. They should have said something right away.
Yeah, and they did.
Because that's why that frame's rotted. So I'll have to actually cut this out now and fix that. And this is not part of the deal, but we've already committed to it, so we're going to do it anyways. So I'll make sure, because I can't put that back together and all rotted.
And that front part of that roof, does that look okay?
Yeah, surprisingly, it's literally just the frame.
Okay.
And I don't think this side is damaged. We could walk around, so we can make it around this thing. A lot more solid. Wow, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's crazy, Ron.
Fiberglass glass on this side, pylon, or what do they call it? Pylon.
All back and back. The only thing you can't do is what the factory has to do is a factory does this on the ground, flat. And they pick the whole wall up with a machine and put it up. So these get floppy. So if you see any little bit of wave, that's where the seams are.
Okay.
That's normal.
Seams where the sheet is.
Where they connect two pieces together, And they put a metal backing on them, so you can see a little teensy wave. It's not waving, it's the metal. So, but yeah, so let's see if we can hop around here somehow. Yeah, so literally just this piece, obviously. That frame is used on this side. This frame's not bad, and it's actually wet. Still,
is it?
Still wet.
Wow.
That's surprising to me. Yeah, it's all soaking wet.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all wet. Yeah, I mean, this is why I haven't seen rain in months.
It hasn't.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize this wood will hold water for a very long time.
So this thing gonna be replaced.
Yeah, we'll have to replace that now.
It's all soft and wet. God, I wonder if it's going to be under here.
Yeah,
too.
I hope not. Because that's a whole nother scenario.
Yeah, because I see a little thing in the middle there.
I do see a little dip. Because if this oh, that's your inside roll. I don't like this green. It's so
Wow, that's just
wet.
that's like the stuff you put on the yard.
Yeah, this
The
is,
mulch.
I don't even know if this is like good wood or not.
Oh,
I mean, it looks like plywood, but it's really cheap stuff. Okay, so it doesn't go into the bed, it's just the outside. The bed is aluminum. There it is, right there. So you do have aluminum. It should be okay. It's solid.
God, it's wet though. And
Yeah.
I wonder if it's all the way underneath inside. You know, the water's come down here and it's just in clear, it's still
Yes.
soaking in there.
And there's literally nothing to tell.
I guess you'll know more later.
Yeah, we're gonna obviously let this dry out for sure.
Wow. I bet it's seeped down here and in here.
Still pretty solid compared to this.
Yeah.
I was really
I'm just wondering if that's going to keep rotting over time if it's wet. I wonder if there's a way to tell. I wonder, can this thing be taken off and
You
do
can
a
take the,
moisture test or something maybe?
well, I mean, we could do a moisture test from just touching it.
Okay.
See what the contents are. And then we can do a dehumidification treatment, which is, I don't know, machine over here. Big old giant machine. We'll just try to fit it through the doorway, and then we just close off all the windows, tape them up, and then turn it on. It'll suck up every bit of moisture that's in the unit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then just run it for like 24 to 48 hours, and then it'll start filling up a bucket of water. But
Yeah, it does.
It does dry. So
It does look
here.
like it's in the middle there because I can
It
see
does
it.
have a little bit of a delamage. That could be a seam also,
Yeah.
going down the center, could be wiring. So if it did get moisture, that's where it's going to do it. Everything else though, right? And then this, I'll do Chris all this too. But so far so good, and then I think we need
That's
to.
why I want to. Before you buy a truck camper, take an expert with you, like Ron.
So it looks like this frame, unlike that side, is actually still good.
Okay.
So we might not even have to run all the way across.
Okay.
We might just be able to do a patch in and then run one seam or something.
Yeah, it's not that bad on this.
No.
Still on the bottom part though. This is
Yeah,
bad.
that has to go. We have to change that out. We have to do the whole side over there too, change it all out. It's just crazy how, you know, this is what holds your jacks.
Yeah.
It'll be, can't really beef it up. There's not, you don't have enough room to do anything there, and it all floats on this little piece of aluminum, which your truck's attached to, pulling on. So yeah, it's not good on the builds. That's all. Crazy, right? See, that's really how part of the jack's going through.
The left side is worse.
Yeah, the other side was way worse because it goes all, it went all into there. So
I think a lot of that was the inside, you know, where the water fill and all
Yep.
that is. It just drips right down.
Yeah,
in
we're
there.
gonna, like I said, we're gonna cover the whole pan in our sealant, and then it'll be waterproofed. That way it doesn't drip out or anything like that.
It doesn't look.
Stains.
Yeah,
That
it
one's
stains.
not- yeah,
So
that
most
one's
of it's like just probably blowing, you know, water
Exactly.
and driving and stuff.
Yep. But I was surprised when I seen the back corner and I realized, I was like, I'm familiar with this. I've seen this. They do that stuff at factories sometime when they make mistakes. They hurry and fill it in really quick and send us
Yeah.
to. So, yeah.